I think I finally heard it, Will. I think I finally heard like the announcerness of my voice just now. Because you always roast me for that shit, but I think I heard it like, ladies and gentlemen, da 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 da.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's felt like it was there just now. I apologize.
It's
hard.
It's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying when it's not supposed to be on.
I know. I feel like now that we do this shit, it's like a different code switch. Like I used to have the code switch into like whiteness, but now it's like I code switch from podcaster to broadcaster.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing. No. I'll let you take it. I was just reaching for it.
No. But code switching come in various forms. So that that it and it's so funny is I feel like because we have gotten so tight, I feel like which form is coming. I'm like, I know a podcast about to come out. The podcast about to come out, but a podcast don't need to come out right now. I need the broadcast to coming out. So sometimes when I be needing, it's a constant pull and it's
Well, speaking of code switch, we gotta make sure that we wish our other co-homie switch into her is what I was trying to do. Hitty's out this week under the weather as she's been bouncing back across the pond, so she is out. So you just got us. So I apologize now, but we're going to do what we do. But, Henny, we wish you all the best and get back to us sooner than later. Will, I miss Henny, but there's something comfortable about just, you know what I mean? Like 2 seasons of just me and you and whoever else. I'm going to miss her, but I'm feeling that old thing right now.
Yeah. I'm in this little hesitant, because Henny's the only way I can control you. I can't. So right now is free reign.
That's so. Let me get back to my stuff. I see.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like
cold-blooded.
I'm walking on eggshells right now, just trying to see what we're gonna do.
I don't know why you're walking on eggshells. I tell you who is walking on eggshells. There's a lot of people in the PGA Tour and Dell Technologies after kind of how all this just played out this weekend. Look, Sam Burns played a fantastic, few days of golf, got the championship at the Dell Match Play, but I just feel like, and I wish Henny were here because being on that side of the world, and there's a lot more internationally played match play than we play here in America. I think we talked about that a couple weeks ago on our Golf Channel hit. So am I going to miss the match play tournament because this was the last installment of it? Are you going to miss it, Will? Like, because I want to get to some other things about it, but I don't know if I'm going to miss it.
Why wouldn't you miss it, though?
I enjoy match play, right? It's not me not enjoying match play as we see Rex Hoggard's article, and I'll hit some of the points that he made. But when you talk about match play and the logistics of it via the showmanship of having an event, right? Like, remember, this is entertainment for people. So when you have, the tournament starts on Wednesday, it ends Sunday, you've got a lot of your stars that are there on a Wednesday and Thursday and Friday because you're playing the group matches, right? So you got all the stars there, but some of them got their ass beat and they went home early. I'm going to just be honest. We'll fast forward all the way to Sunday. I wanted to see a Scheffler-McIlroy final. I'll be honest. I was waiting on that, but I got a Scheffler-McIlroy consolation event. Right. I wanted to see the stars. So that's kind of my point, Will, like why I think it's a tough tournament to sustain as it relates to are the stars going to be there, which is the whole argument behind this elevated golf events with no cut. Like I want to see Jon Rahm playing Rory McIlroy right now in a match play final. But it didn't happen like that. But anyway, that was a long way to answer your question.
No, but I somewhat agree with you. Like, maybe I don't agree with you. Let me take that back because I'm all about the match play. I'm all about being different. Now, what I would agree with you on is when you hear a lot of interviews, you hear a lot of these players say it was exhausting, right? And I want to say maybe not so much not have the match play in the regular season tour schedule, maybe position it differently.
I don't mind that.
Maybe perhaps at the beginning of the season where everybody's amped up, where at the beginning of the season, I may not care about seeing a Cameron Young versus a Doc Redman if he ever happened to make it, so
cold,
but
I get it.
But you get what I'm saying? No offense to Doc Redman at all. God knows.
Not cool people, but I get it.
Doc cool, right? So, but my thing is like, maybe this be the tournament of champions. Somewhat.
I think it raises a lot of questions as it relates to how it should be done. Like, it could be TLC.
It could be TLC. Think about it. Now you have people eager for golf. They don't care. They would be happy to see the possible storylines that could emerge throughout the golf season. Because right now we're approaching the first major. We pretty much have have it set in stone who's going to be the elite players of the year. It's just that simple. We have that,
Still a lot of time though. I see what you're saying. We still got all the majors, and we got the Memorial that I kind of count as the next big regular ass event.
That is true. But for the mindset of the audience, who do we have established as a perennial all-star? For the season, I think it's kind of already set. Like it's kind of set already in a way. I know we got time left, but if this match play is in the beginning of the season, you have audience who are so eager in that January 1 to get back in the game of golf. Absolutely. They will be patient to see the Doug LaBelle versus Jeff Maggart match, because
no one knows now who the hell you were just talking about.
I know, but you got to be you got to be a golfer to understand.
Bob May and Briney Baird in this.
Was it Steve Lowry and yeah.
Al Sutton and Harold Irwin. How about this?
That's a top. Man. Yeah, keep it top. Top level.
All right, we'll do it like that. That was better.
Unless you're talking about Neil Lancaster and Bobby Watkins, but never mind. No offense to Neil. Neil Lancaster is my guy. Probably one of the coolest guys on tour. I got a funny little Neil Lancaster story.
Oh man, Craig Perks and Daniel Chopra. Shout out to my PGA Tour live team. I'm just giving you a little. Hey, Perks won the players, or
he did. You can't say that. He won the players. You can't.
You gotta respect Perks' game.
That's not.
But he told me I talk too much, so I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree with him.
I'm just putting it out there. I don't appreciate it. He could have done it in a constructive way, Perks.
but what I'm saying is though, you have those guys who are the audience is ready to see golf. They'll have a little more patience. So maybe the positioning of the match play is what needs to be talked about.
Well, how do you keep? Okay, I got a lot of questions here because say it is the Tour Championship. Is it your FedEx Cup point ranking that gets you into the 64 and then you just play straight? That's the one thing I don't like. I don't like group play and match play. I don't like the whole little round robin at the first and then you advance through your group. I don't like that. That's the whole World Cup style. I don't appreciate it. I think it should just go be a slugfest.
Absolutely.
What? 1 through 64 FedEx Cup. Do it like the NCAA tournament, and whoever wins. I don't like personally. I don't love the staggered start, and you play the whole season to be XYZ under par. I think it sets the winner up to win. I don't love that. I don't need a handicap tour event.
Right.
Just saying. Based off the whole season, I don't know. I'm on a tangent, but that's why I want to see a match play event that matters. No offense, Sam Burns won $3.5 million yesterday. Mm-hmm. It mattered to his ass. I tell you that. It mattered. The ching ching. What's the day? Thing come out on Wednesday. Money hit his account yesterday. Bang.
It did.
Congratulations, Sam Burns. But I think the other money is impressive though too. Will, I'm on my tangent right now, and I don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you ride. I'm gonna let you go. But go on, Dougie.
Cats was getting paid out here. Let me find it.
Everybody getting paid now, Dougie.
I know, but I need a dollar. Let me borrow a piece of change because everybody's getting paid but us, and I feel like it's about time that we go ahead and get some of this. Maybe I need to start playing again or something. I don't know. APGA All-Star. Can I make it to the league?
I don't know. The way you was hitting that ball, that 340-yard drive, you might have a chance to compete.
I can hit it hard. That ain't the problem. You still got to putt.
that is true.
Listen to this breakdown. Sam Burns, $3.5 million. Cam Young for second place, $2.2 million. McIlroy won the consolation match against Scheffler. He got 1.4. Scheffler got 1.145. What I find interesting.
Hey, put. Hey, I never thought I'd say this. If it's any consolation, you take this 1.4 mil. Go ahead. I thought I had a joke there.
No, you had one. You made it. It landed. I thought it was funny. Somebody
Okay.
might let people need to know like if these are funny for you. Will. I think you
Yeah.
need some of that feedback. But here you go. Just making it to this event, and we're talking about KH Lee, Tom Hoge, Will Zalatoris, Christian Bezaydnout, Terrell Hatton, and Sepp Straka. They all cashed out at $67,500 just for showing up.
I get tens
Just
and
showing up.
I get tens and tens of dollars for just showing
There we
up.
go. There's top. Look, make it to the quarterfinal. And shout out to Jason Day for making it into the Masters due to his play this week. Got an invite today for Jason Day into the Masters. Playing like an all-star, playing like himself. Shout out to Como for the work that you've done with Jason Day. Well, but, match play is going to be match play. Will it come back on the PGA Tour calendar? I don't know. Will Austin come back on the PGA Tour calendar? I don't know. I heard that Mr. Dell didn't even want this thing to go. He was happy. 8 years, Austin Country Club, the Dell family, the governor, everybody in Texas was chilling. PGA Tour, I heard, allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, again, people want to talk about the change of pace. I'm all for, like you said, the straight 64, man, slug it out. Yes, it's a gamble. You may not get your number 1, number 2 seed playing in the finals, but I mean, I just think it's supposed to happen. Just got to change the timing of it. Has to change the timing of it.
Well, I don't have the video, Will, but I will say this: there's 2 years ago, Complex Sports posted you getting crossed up by Steph Curry. I saw a similar video from you traveling out to the same practice facility there and being with Steph a couple weeks ago. And I just want to say I'm proud of you for not getting crossed up this time. Your jumper broke as hell. But you didn't get crossed up and you didn't end up like an upside down turtle on your back. So I'm just going to put that out there and say I'm proud of that. I'm proud of you for progressing forward.
I didn't. Yeah, I got to talk with you, the producer, just planning some stuff behind my back. But yeah, that.
No, we didn't plan it. That's not what that meant. This is just.
I thought about pop up. I was like, oh, look at y'all.
No, that's
everybody
not,
on the same page. Hey,
no,
but it was. Yeah, it was dope. I mean, Steph, he betted me that I couldn't make a jump shot, but I was sitting in the seats all night, man. I was shooting at 4 basketball goals because it's free drink. So I saw 3. I was trying to aim for the one in the middle.
I do know that you like a vodka and water beverage.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how you got that drink in too. Like, you are a vodka water. There's no lower calorie drink you can have than vodka water.
I mean, that was a drink that stuck with me when I was trying to get some abs. Have a good time, still trying to get abs.
I did not think you were about to say abs. I thought that's just not what I thought you were going to say, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't try and get 6 of them. I just wanted 2, just the bottom.
Just the bottom 2. Those are the ones you got to work for.
That's when you can fool everybody with.
Yeah.
But who knows?
So, Kobe, go ahead and run that real quick because I need to respond to some things, and there's some conversations, Will, that I want to have with you around just life and golf. And Kobe, go ahead and hit it. Range, hella pack, and something that I just got to say out loud is you gotta get cousin family. I'm watching dudes give lessons that don't know what they talking about. People got pink-eyed twos out here. There's no excuse to make the game harder. Just go get fit. It's not even that much money. Like, if you're gonna spend time and money to play golf, why do it with some BS equipment? Like, there's too much access to club fitting right now. Every OEM's commercial even says, get fit today at the end of it. So I still understand it. Take 3 hours out of your day, go get fit and play better golf. Wow. I said absolutely nothing inflammatory in that. Let's just start there. Nothing is inflammatory.
Because you got in trouble for that, didn't you?
I don't know.
I know trouble's a word, but people had voiced their opinion over that.
We're going to get to it. This is why I want you in here. I wanted to play it for everybody to hear. The point of the piece was go get fit for golf clubs. I didn't say buy new clubs. I didn't say spend your savings account. I didn't say go trust whomever. Didn't say none of that stuff.
Well, however, you did kind of steer away from a lesson, like the guy.
No, first of all, then that's where I want to start. I need to start at the dude with the lesson because, first of all, there should never be a t-shirt wearing PGA professional. I don't care where you are. It's just not. It's not what you do. You don't teach golf. And dude was giving a couples lesson, and I respect it. But dude was giving a couples lesson. I'm talking about the act of giving the lesson is what I respect. Gave a couples lesson. Me and Rincey out hitting balls on the range. And this dude is telling this woman who's never hit a golf ball in her life, you gotta cover it. You gotta cover it and it's gotta be shallow. And she looked at him like, I don't know what either word means.
Hey, before I say something, let me ask this question real quick between me and you. Was he a brother?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's some bullshit, man. That's crazy.
What I'm saying. He was not.
That's crazy.
Let's go in on this. Stepped in. My man, and I said ping eye twos in the damn video. He had the dude that was getting the lesson had a set of ping zings, copper.
Hey,
real quick, last time you saw some ping zings?
Oh, real quick though, how much does it frustrate you when you hear people give bad lessons?
Oh, that's where we're starting, because this dude, the whole lesson was him validating the fact that he has the ability to present this information in a way that can be received, and you'll be better. Like he was just like, yeah, so I was out playing at Kapalua in Hawaii like 2 years ago, and there was a lady on the range that, I just changed her game. I just changed. Like, that was every other state. We were in Pinehurst, and I had a shot just like we're hitting on this range right now, and I tell you what, I told this guy what to do, and, man, he made it. It's like... Man,
it's the worst, man, when you have people that give lessons.
Self-validating ass.
And I don't know if we're going down this rabbit hole.
Go wherever you want to go.
But it's so important to... find somebody that can, that can speak the right language. There's so many. It's one thing about teaching someone, but speaking the right language to receive and be taught. That's where it's at. Because I've had many opportunities where I'm standing right beside, an individual giving lessons, and you can tell, you can see where the guy is struggling, the individual is struggling because they start trying to demonstrate, like, go do this. Like that lady's not gonna understand,
or they get the student gets that doe look, like,
yeah,
like I want to understand, but I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, like,
right? What does it mean? What does it mean to come on plane? What's a plane? What
is plane?
A plane when I came in on that plane.
She was like, the plane. Look, the airport over that way. Like, I'm trying to get the ball like toward the plane. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's frustrating. That's where you really encourage, because I know a lot of people
pros,
who are student of the game who do not have their PGA, who are not a PGA member.
Yeah.
But they have the ability to. To speak the same language or present it in a language that somebody understands. And it's so frustrating when you hear that PGA member who don't know how to do just that. And that's what frustrates me about it a little bit too. It becomes a cash grab. It's a cash grab in a way.
Cash grab. Like, but my thing is, this dude went and scheduled a couple's lesson to spend time with this couple and convey to them how important he is while using over-the-top jargon for a beginner. Like, over the top. Like if you go get a golf lesson and you're not freaking working with somebody that knows what they're talking about, and they're saying, like, talking about alpha and beta and shaft offense, if you don't know what that person's talking about, call they ass out. Like, sir, I don't know what the hell that means, because I feel as we've gotten further in this golf space, I feel like this is me, and you can take it, you can leave it, I don't care. But I feel like the smarter instructors sound nowadays, the more valid people take them. So it's like, if you're talking about external and internal hip rotation and flexion and dorsiflexion, and you're talking about all these different, I don't know, but it's like the more you say smart words, like the more valid people take you. Like, you know what? I don't know what that shit meant, but man, that was a well articulated argument. Like what? You don't even know. All he said was hit down on the ball so it goes up. What?
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm
I know.
sorry.
So what?
I'm on my soapbox. I'm
I
on my
know.
box.
So take me back. So did you? I know after you posted that
Hold on.
the
Okay.
the rant. I
Okay.
know I'm
After
going
I
back.
posted. Yeah, go
After you
ahead.
posted. So after you posted the rant, I mean, what type of feedback did you get? You know, people aren't for getting clubs
Uh,
custom fit.
Let me say this. I feel that, and Kobe, this is going to be a clip. Go ahead and get ready for it. I feel like the golf consumer, average golfer, everyday golfer, is undereducated when it comes to the benefits of club fitting. Period. I think they think it's just an expensive act that you go through where people are trying to rob you for money, and it's like I'm a club fitter, like, and a good one. So it's like, wait a minute. I'm telling people on this post via the bullshit that I just saw. Like, this guy can't teach. He couldn't he he couldn't teach a bird to fly. Like, this how bad this dude was. And then I'm looking at the equipment that these people are using. It was too long for him. It was too heavy. I could say it was way too upright. I could just see how they were like manufacturing the setup. Like, you see what I'm saying? And I think people just look at club fitting as buying equipment, and they don't look at it as tuning it as well. Loft lie, carry distances, making sure that it's heavy enough, long enough, light enough, it offends correct, or how you offend it, you get the right shaft droop, etc., shaft flex, like, and then all the marketing that goes behind club sales and stuff. So it's just, what pisses me off is some idiot 40 handicapper who doesn't know nothing about anything as it relates to, like, equipment, saying that, oh, this is a bullshit post, Doug. This is trolling. You're trolling because the average person that plays golf isn't good enough to be fit.
Mm.
And that's what led me to my next question. Is the average person that plays golf, who is an over 90 shooter, says average person, are they good enough to be fit, Will?
Are they good enough to be fit? I think
I'm gonna get to these comments here in a second.
I don't know if you can be good enough to be fit, but I think you are. No matter where you are and what you shoot, you're good enough to enjoy the game better. So good enough to be fit. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you that's you got to decide if you want to get better at the game. Yes, you need to be fit. But if you really want to keep this thing social, who cares? I get it, but I don't think it warrants the fact that you should be labeled as a troller.
I'm trying to put people on free game. So look, Short Steen, who I've been trolling lately, his name is Tim.
Oh, you calling people out?
Yeah, Short Steen on Instagram. It's him right here. He's private, so I don't care. This dude says, LMAO, why drive a Chevy when they sell a Mercedes? Because someone can't afford custom clubs doesn't mean they aren't allowed to care about their clubs. I'm praying that this is a troll post.
Wow, but he missing the whole point. You're not telling people to buy new clubs.
I'm not just saying. I'm saying go test drive that Mercedes. Like, go see if the Mercedes really has some performance features for you that are dope and that you can afford. Maybe you can put something from that Mercedes on your Chevy. I don't know.
But I'm not even saying. I'm not even saying that.
Go get fit. Period.
I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that. You can always say the same coat that you've been wearing. Go get refitted.
Or you just gained some weight.
Yeah.
Or you lost some weight.
Yeah.
What Cat Williams say? Either you was big and got small, or you just got small and got big. Like, that's the only way. Like, I get. So, all right, that's.
Give me another one, Doug. Give me another one.
First of all, this dude says this quote. This is who is this? This is John Burns Golfs. John Burns Golfs.
Okay.
Guys on the Champions Tour still use Ping Eye 2s. They're one of the easiest clubs to hit of all time. Statement would make sense if they had Mizuno blades at 20 handicap, but no reason to call out the pings. I didn't call out the pings. I called out the guy with the ping. I was painting a picture. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that.
I can see how he thought you was offensive things. Okay, go ahead.
This is Ryan Foster Lee. That's his real name. How would you know if my clubs are fit? If my clubs are forged clubs and are bent, and maybe I like my clubs short or long. At the end of the day, it's the golfer, not the clubs. Trevino hustled people using a glass soda bottle before he turned pro. If you're making a judgment based on a terrible swing, then fine. But again, a poor craftsman blames their tools.
Yo, this reminds me of The Mask and No Mask.
It's like, yo, like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, or Tommy Dot Fades, which is a kind of a dope name. I get what you're saying, but let's not clown others for not getting fit. At the end of the day, custom clubs don't equal better golf, and that is true. Tommy
That is true.
Fades.
That is true.
I agree with you, Tommy Fades.
But
custom clubs, fit.
But custom clubs do equal better bad golf.
Make your dude. That's such a good statement, Will. Like, Kobe, can you just run that back and post? Like,
I don't know if that makes sense.
Make
but
your bad, your bad better.
Like, make your bad better. And then think about it. If your bad is better, it would definitely be easier for the people behind you, who have a expected amount of time to be done with golf. So yes.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. Like, I just don't understand how you can put something, and this is the kind of the world we live in right now. And this podcast is the same way. Like, you put something out with an intention for good. Mm-hmm. And like, the point of my message to people is to go get fit. Go get fit. Would you wear, Will, what size shoe do you wear? Doesn't matter. You wouldn't wear 16. You wouldn't wear size 2. You wouldn't wear a shoe with size 2, would you? Hell no, because you're going to be in them bitches all day.
Fact.
And you want them things to be what? Comfortable.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Like, literally, I'm at a point now where if I buy a suit that's off the rack, guess where the first place I'm going? To the tailor. And I'm going to get that button brought in or let out. Damn sure going to get the pants let out. You know what I'm saying? I'm black man. I got some cheeks back there. But I'm saying, like, it's going to be something, Will, that's custom about it. And that's how clubs should be. So go get fit.
Do you feel that the golf manufacturers aren't educating the consumer on the importance of fitting?
Oh, I think it's one of the biggest represented like things in golf that can really help. Because this is what pisses me off too. Not to change the topic, but to spin it a little bit. If you have a student that has clubs that are too heavy, too long, too upright, you're gonna have a hell of a time teaching them as an instructor. Period. You're gonna have a hell of a time. How can you do your job as an instructor if somebody's equipment is horrible? And I'm not saying just like, can you go buy a $2,000 driver?
So
yes, you can. I'm not saying.
Let me ask you a question. So when PGA professionals give lessons, and you're PGA professional, so when you give lessons, is that a topic of conversation in the beginning? Hey, can I do your fitting?
Because I'm not an instructor, and I don't want to.
Okay, all right. Well,
I just feel like I don't.
Have you ever seen
somebody not listen to me?
Have you ever seen? I don't. Yes. I can't say that.
Yes, I have seen PGA professionals, instructors that don't know shit about club fitting, and try to help people get better, and struggle because the equipment doesn't match. Now, is it miles better or worse? No. But could it be better? Yes. Like, people just piss me off in golf, Will, because they forget that a degree here or a degree there over 200 yards makes a huge difference, especially as far as, like, dispersion.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it just drives me crazy that people don't understand this. But I had another comment, Will. Like, there's more comments on this post, and this guy was like, I'm not gonna glorify him by calling this person. He pissed me off. He said something like, "How you supposed to go the game if you're detached from the average golfer?"
Oh,
and that was a gut.
That's a great question.
It's a good question. Like, I don't suck at golf, and I'm not saying the average golfer sucks, but the average golfer is worse than me. Do I play with the average golfer very often? No. I'll be honest. Are my clubs finely tuned surgical devices? Absolutely. Yes, they are. It's never the club's fault for me. Never. So, I mean, I had to actually, like, sit back and think about that. Like, as we've come up through the ranks of golf, have we are we now detached from the people we're trying to service to grow the game?
Now you saying we, like you and I
I'm
as
just
golf
saying
personalities?
that too, or just good players. Like, are good players detached from the average people in the game or the majority of players? Like, I don't know that answer, and that's something that I was kind of thinking about. Like, the last time I played golf with somebody that shot over 90, Roger Steele shot close if we would have counted that.
Oh, shots fired
Hey,
to
man,
Roger Steele.
I'm kidding. Roger's surprisingly good at golf. Like,
he's very. I mean,
like,
he's never beaten me, but he's very
I like
good.
how
He
you put
just
that in there.
I gotta put it in there because he has the tools.
Got
He
the-
just
has the
doesn't
tools.
he just doesn't know how to play golf. But he has all the tools that I
And
I
you're
wish
saying
I
that
had.
respectfully because
I'm playing it
there's the
respectfully.
game within the game, right?
Yes,
there's
absolutely.
the game within the game. He he's got a little bam bam to his attitude, but
Yeah,
meaning he's trying to hit the ball as hard as he can, which goes pretty far.
right.
But when, like, I'm trying to think the last time I played golf with somebody up in that, like, upper stratosphere, and people that listen to this show, and then look, we're not trying to call you out. Know that. I'm just as we've gotten better at the game, and we've kind of come off the street to be golf personalities in some degree, literally off the street for me. Are we now detached from the people that we're trying to service?
I make it my point not to be detached, but there are some things I am detached in that space because I can't make it through a round of golf.
Being vulnerable. I love it.
I can't make it's tough for me on the social golf aspect. I'm still not there. Coming from competitor in golf, being away from the game from competitive aspect, year and some change. I'm still not at a point to where I can play social golf. So when I have
very difficult.
When friends, we need to talk about this because I have friends that think I am not a good friend. And I'm like, bro, I just can't come out there and just do this. My mind goes. I already have ADD. That thing goes. But am I contradicting myself and growing the game? So I'm trying to grow the game in other areas, but social golf is so hard for me, man.
No,
and I'm not
you
there
make
yet.
a really good point, and I think like I'm in the same boat.
How many holes do you get where you like? I'm ready to go.
It's about 13. I get
13 for you.
I can get about 13. But it depends on who I'm with though. Like if it's
True.
If it's social golf and we got some cheese on the line, then it'll hold my attention through 18 holes. Like if it's more than $20, like I'm at a point where I can afford to lose 20 and it don't hurt too bad. But if I lose 100, I gotta explain that shit. So it's like that's my range, right? If it's over 20 and still like in that 100 range, that's when you keep my attention for the whole day. But if there's nothing on the line, and say it's a great golf course, say it's I don't know, say it's give me a course, Quail Hollow. Say it's Quail Hollow, okay. And the homies is out there, and we get to the first tee, and somebody got a spliff, somebody got some drink, and this is what we want to do for the next 4 hours. No, miss me with that. I can't play. I'm not interested. I don't want to go out to the golf course and drink and have a good time. Like that's not fun. That's not fun to me.
Right.
I can do that at home and not pay the entry fee.
See, but let me tell you, but we're in a different spot, Dougie. Let me tell you where we're different. Is that me being with dreads and cross-handed, I always have to prove myself, right? So when I go to these golf courses, I don't like social golf because I'm not there. But if these guys are going to get hammered and drink in order to, because I'm not doing anything, yes, I'll hang around for that. I'm cool. But do not hold me accountable if you see me hit a bad shot, or if you're the only one keeping score when I don't know we're keeping score that you say you beat me. Those are the ones that frustrate me, bro. Those are the ones. So those are the ones that I can't really I can't deal with. So that's a tough one for me. That's tough.
But I will say this: I think I am a bit detached. I kind of live. I'm starting to live in a more of a golf bubble. Like, I have like the people that I play with when I play. I have, people that I get fit for when new clubs come out, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, you're a gadget geek.
I am a club junkie. Absolutely.
Yes.
No question there. I love golf clubs. I love knowing what this is supposed to do over this one. Like, but something about knowing that gives me confidence.
But that's where it's so different for me, Doug. And that's where we're so different because I don't know what's going on with none of my equipment. Even when I don't know. It's like if it feels good, it's right. If I can manufacture golf shots out of it, it's right. And since we've been tight, I've been really paying attention to how you assess golf clubs, and I try to go down that rabbit hole, but I'm just no good at it, man. I don't know tip point, and you'd be surprised how many guys on tour don't know what the hell. They don't know what the hell going on. But that's not what they do,
right? And that's and I respect that, but I don't want to have to trust somebody to give me what I need for my game.
Oh,
if that makes sense. Like, you think about it, like the tour player that doesn't know nothing, he's very reliant on that rep. Very reliant on that rep. My thing is,
that's true.
I just know what the rep knows. I make my own decisions. Anyway, that's just how I feel. But overall, I was really disappointed by the fact that all these people came on to the social media platform, called me out for being detached from golf, not knowing shit about club fitting, being mean. I was mean. Somebody called, you're shaming this man for his clubs. I'm not I was painting a picture.
Yeah, painting a picture. But I mean, he also you also say he was in t-shirt too. So
the dude was in t-shirt. That's a fact.
That's sad.
That's sad. You know what? I'm telling you how sad it was. I snitched, Will.
You said something?
I did say something.
Who, to the general manager?
No, to the director of golf. You know why I said something?
How'd you say something? I'm gonna tell you why. How'd you? So you knock on the door and be like, "Excuse me, I gotta have a conversation."
I sure the hell did. You know why I did it?
I'm glad you did that.
Let me tell you why I did it. One, and then we're not talking about. It's not about. It was petty why I did it. I'll be honest. That's why I snitched. Because I have given lessons on ranges and people told that I was doing it. And as a black man, I've had to have the white dude come out and have the awkward ass conversation about, sir, we have teaching professionals here that make it their profession and their business to teach on this space. This is hallowed ground for them and you're not qualified and you're not giving us a spliff back. So I'm gonna have to ask you to either stop and or leave. Usually it's leave. They always ask, I've been at least 10 times asked to just leave. And I'm helping friends or I'm helping like, you've been kicked off a range trying to help a friend. No teaching on this range. So here my thing is like, no, white man who's getting paid by this couple and getting swindled. No, I'm protecting the game. You talking about protecting the field? You're welcome. So I snitched.
you dry snitcher.
I don't care. Like, you know what? And I'll be honest with you. It felt really good because there was a day and a time where no one would have listened to me.
That is true.
There's a you say he was white? Oh, he's fine.
You think he listened to you though?
Oh yeah, he was a new pro, so he's trying to lay down the law. Like new pro at the club. Well, it's a public course.
I told
pro, so he's trying to like come in there and rah. It's like, man, go get this dude from teaching.
I'm helping a young man out who's a player for Winston-Salem State, Tyler Thomas. And I got to go to driving range and say he's my nephew just so I don't get kicked off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a real thing. People get kicked off of ranges, man. And that's why I'm snitching. And that's why I'm protecting the sanctity of this game. And, Will, you know what? I've really enjoyed this time with you today. Henny, get better soon. And, Will, I don't know when we're going to play golf again. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I ain't drinking and it ain't going to be fun. It's going to be some cheese on the line. And I want Steph ass out there so we can shut him up from talking shit because I know how he talks shit about. He's never beat you. I know. Yeah, I know he's never beat you, Will.
Yeah, I think the bad part is I think he thinks he can really beat me. At first I thought it was a joke, but he really thinks he can beat me. That's kind of sad a little bit.
All right, we're gonna put it out. We're gonna put it out to the group. beyond the fairway community, do you think that Steph Curry can beat? Wrong way.
Wrong way.
Well, you're over here, so it's like beyond the fairway community. Let me know. Do you think that Steph Curry is a better golfer than our very own Will Lowry? We're gonna put that out to the group. Let us know, and we'll. You know what? If we get enough responses, we might just have to figure out a match, a time where we can go shoot it and go do it once and for all. The match 18 with
match 18 that nobody ever got this decision on.
Oh man. Hey, but appreciate y'all, man. Kobe, run that music. Hey, we'll get that match 18 started, Will, as soon as we kind of figure everything out. But yo, appreciate y'all rocking with us as always right here Beyond the Fairway Podcast, NBC Golf Channel. There's the voice, Will. I think it's the music that is how it's my trigger. Anyways, I'm gonna go code switch my ass.